Today, we're talking about the question, why should I believe in God if so many Christians are judgmental hypocrites? Now, if you've been hurt by someone who claimed to believe in God, this can be one of the biggest and most painful hurdles to your own faith. Let's talk about it together. If you've found yourself frustrated by the hypocritical behavior of some Christians, then you're in good company. Because Jesus himself was actually the one who first used this term to describe people who said one thing, but then acted completely differently. Like previously, the word hypocrites referred to an actor on stage who wore a mask. In a rather intense conversation with the Pharisees, who were a group of elite religious leaders, Jesus pulls no punches when it comes to calling out their hypocrisy. This is in Matthew 23, verse 13. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You shut the door of the kingdom of heaven in people's faces. You yourselves do not enter, nor will you let those enter who are actually trying to. And that's one of 8 specific, strong pieces of correction that Jesus brings over the next 20 verses. Clearly, he takes hypocrisy very seriously. Why? Well, because few things make Christianity more unbelievable than people who say they believe in God, but don't actually follow Jesus. So how and why should you still believe in God if you have been negatively impacted by hypocritical Christians? Well, it's the same reason you don't stop going to the doctor and seeking medical help when you need it after you have a bad experience. See, bad Christians don't disprove the goodness and the truth of God, just like bad doctors don't disprove the helpfulness of medical intervention. Now, what I don't want to do is gloss over the hurt that you may have experienced. Because if you have been hurt by a church or by someone who said they were a Christian, that is real. And Jesus' heart breaks over that pain and hurt you've experienced. How do I know that? I know that because when he was here, you would always find him with the people that the religious leaders had rejected. You would find him with tax collectors and sinners. Because it's not the people who think that they're perfectly healthy who go to a doctor. It's those who know that they're broken and sick. And Jesus delights in receiving and healing them. So if you've been hurt, run to Jesus, not from Jesus. Now, before we move on, let's work on developing some discernment for the future by talking about what a Christian really is and what the church was always meant to be. So what does it mean to be a Christian? Well, the word Christian literally means little Christ. So it's not believing in God that makes you a Christian, it's actually imitating Jesus that does. See, there are a lot of different gods that people believe in or claim to believe in. But when Jesus called his disciples, he didn't tell them just to believe in someone or something. He told them to come and follow him. Then what Jesus did is issued a new command for his followers. And that command was to love one another the same way that Jesus has loved us. See, Jesus made it crystal clear that the world would know who he is by the way we love. That means that the true test for a Christian is not just the words that they say, it's the way that they love. That's question number 1. Question number 2 is, what is the church really? And what I need you to know is that the church is not a museum for saints. It's not a place where we go and pat each other on the back for how great and holy we are. It's a hospital for sinners. Because Jesus made it clear in his teaching that he came to make sick sinners well. Jesus is the doctor, and we are his patients. And this matters because Jesus never asked us to be perfect, but he is inviting us to make progress and to become whole. And when we understand this truth, we can take the mask off and stop pretending that everything is okay. We can reject hypocrisy and choose to live with integrity by being honest about where we need the grace and mercy of Jesus the most. So why should you believe in God when so many Christians are hypocrites? Because there are really good reasons to believe in God. And because Jesus offers you something that the world can't. He offers you healing. He offers you hope. He offers you peace, love, and purpose. And that's why you should still believe in God, even though Christians can sometimes be hypocrites. Now, if you liked this content, be sure and check out the rest of our playlist, Questions for God, where you can watch longer form messages addressing some of these big questions. I hope I see you there.